Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Midweek 16 Grand Final. We've had 17 teams sign up, now only 2 remain, and coincidentally enough, it's our top 2 seeds entering into this competition. I'm Myksta, this is Jabbo, and this is Noxide taking on Dynasty. Jabbo, what do you reckon about this match?
Yeah, well, 2 favourite teams, obviously 17 teams signed up, 2 teams up. Quick question, are you in the game, or...?
No, the game ended. One of the players, the host decided to end the game quickly, and maybe something was wrong. But
I was scared. I thought I lagged out there for a second. But yeah, as I was saying, 17 teams signed up, 2 teams remaining. We've got Seed 1 as Noxide, Seed 2 as Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Man, that's gonna choke me up on my words here in tonight's grand final. But yeah, 2 teams made it through, all 17 teams, and they're the best, playing off of each other in the grand final.
They are. They've had some great series coming in throughout the day as well. I mean, you got to look at Noxide's bracket. They took out a 2-0 on Odin, then a 2-0 on 4 in Aftermath, then a 2-1 Symmetric to get into this grand final. Dynasty, on the other hand, a 2-0 on Entity Green, 2-0 on Taunt, and then a 2-1 on Cursor is the Sicker. So both have progressed throughout the bracket in the exact same way. 2-0, 2-0, and then a 2-1 to win that final S&D in a fairly close match to then advance here. I believe, either 6-4 or 6-5. So, they've done a great job at that. But now we're finally going to be entering into map number 1. It is going to be a hard point. It is going to be Solar. And, Jabbo, what are you expecting in this match?
Well, both teams coming here from the, top 17. It's going to be obviously a close match. I was actually playing against the team of Noxide in the second round here, and they actually clubbed us here on this map. But looks like, they're already off to a good start, as not exactly as, Dynasty already getting the first points here, 5 points here, and they're just slaying out already, obviously going in their favour, as you got Pred 2-0 and Invincible 3-0. It's just looking already in their favour, as now it's just been taken over by NX, and, it's going to look like a pretty even game so far on.
It definitely is. I mean, you are seeing with that, you've got Nels getting a couple of shots in. You've got he's actually able to take down 2, and then he's going to just sit over into his hard point. Now, 20 seconds to remain in this one. It is going to be 17 points to 7, but it is still going to be contested. Now, coming out through, on third there's going to be a player trying to get a couple of shots in, but his team's not really contesting and capitalizing on that little advantage that they did have, which is seeing all these points just go over to Noxide. Now, with that, 3 seconds remaining, going to go over to this B straight up next. It is going to be Noxide. They're there, they're set up, and they're waiting for these for the team to really push them so they can pick off these kills and get some more points on the board.
Yeah, I do have to address the fact Excite, not a fairly new player, but he is new-ish. He's been on the team for a good 2 weeks, a week and a half now, if not confirmed, but that's about all I know from knowledge. But look, Pred here is already lagging, so let's not get on him. But Invincible in the hill, 11-3, playing a monstrous game here. He's gone a bit of backpack mode, and look, the shot's going to go down. He's going to be boosted in the air. He's going to get the kill onto Kram, and can he follow it up with Vibes? Yes, he can. The bow, his fierce shot with that is incredible, and his teammate's just going to clear out that hill as Milo gets taken Invincible down, but he's going to be traded out by Nils immediately, and it's already looking like a dominant game here from Noxide already.
You're going to be having Nels and Pred and Excite here in this hard point. 2 players from Dynasty tried to contest. They failed, unfortunately, as they went straight into the ground. That was another one as well. Crumb is going to get that scrap time, but 2 seconds isn't going to be doing anything here in this hard point. 51-16, though, as you can see. Vibesol is the player I'm going to be on at the moment, as he's not really in position to really set up at a hard point, but he's trying to infiltrate into it. He's able to take down 1. He's looking for a second. He'll get the 3rd as you go on in, and just like that, he's got the hard point under his control. Take down another one before he drops as all. His teammate will be in there to try and get some points. Unfortunately, they lost it. We're going to be having a little bit more of a contest here at this back factory side with 30 seconds still remaining in that hard point.
Yeah, look, NX is holding this whole hard point down. Crub trying to get in there, and he's just going to be shut down by, I think that was Invincible there. But as you can see, most of the people, the members here on Noxide are all running bows. I don't think I've seen anyone Pred with an ASM1 in hand, so I'm pretty sure that's 3 people for bow in hand. And you can just see, like, how the range of gunfights that you put in on this map. Nels are also using an ASM1, so 2 bows, 2 ASM1s confirmed here, as the rotate is going to be in favour of Noxide, as they did you know, hold the last hard point for the majority of the time. And Dynasty only holding scraps there is not what they wanted. They really want to come out and win this first map of this best of 5 series.
80 points to 39 though, so you know, they're doubling the scoreline, but Dynasty have this hard point. I mean, with that 40 points left in this one, they can catch back up and they can turn this game around. As you mentioned, it's just all about being able to remain you know, committed to those hard points, get those setups going strong for themselves, and be able to try and pick off the, you know, a good setup on them. But unfortunately, as you see just then, you know, they were able to get broken. They found the weak link, Noxide, and they were able to go in and you know, get those kills, break that hard point setup, and get, you know, the points back for themselves. So that scoreline really hasn't closed on in too much. With only 7 seconds remaining this hard point, he won't get a chance to here on this one. It's going to now rotate to the A straight, and you look at it, look at that minimap. The Noxide are there, and they're ready to get set up and get some more points back for themselves.
Yeah, look, it comes to a point where Noxide are going to start drifting away in points, and it's going to come where they're around, if they keep at 74 points, Dynasty, and Noxide jump to around 130 points, then look, you can start to say that it's becoming more probable that Noxide are going to win it, because, you know, just the lead, and you have to hold so much consecutive time in the hard point. It's very hard to try and come back from that. But look, they're coming towards it. 66 to 105 points in favour of Noxide, as, you know, the team of Dynasty are just trying to flood it, but they can't. But they did, and they got in there, but they're just going to be shut down immediately. Now it's in Noxide's favour, and if they just take that hard point over that quick, then, you know, I don't see Dynasty coming back and winning this.
You know, it's still too early to tell with 5 minutes still on the clock. I think you can't rule out any team that has made it to a grand final with 5 minutes on the clock left, even with the scoreline being 120 to 70. I mean, 50 points the difference. That's one hard point right there, and that, you know, that could be a good setup choice for one of these teams coming up. I mean, using last series as an example, you weren't in that match, but you know, we had a team that was down by, you know, 20 or 30 points. They then, you know, they were, you know, sort of back and forth in that hard point. Then after that 5-minute countdown ticked over, that was the complete opposite team. The scores were basically even moving over to that, so that was a big difference. But by the end scoreline, the hard points were reversed. They were getting every setup on point, they were getting every kills, and then it changed things around as well. So possibly that could be a thing to happen, or, you know, or maybe not. Either way, we'll have to wait and find out. With 4 minutes 20 on the clock, 137 to 77 being the scoreline, and you know, Dynasty picking off the kills that they need with all 4 in the hard point at the moment.
Yeah, look, we just saw all players of Dynasty in the hard point, and then it came to 3, and now only 1. As I was talking about, it just gets taken over so quickly as Noxide just took out 4 players that were playing inside the hard point and just took it over just like that. And I was saying, if they take it over that quick, then I'm just saying the chances for Dynasty are a bit more unlikely, as, you know, Noxide have that chemistry and they can just push together and, you know, get the hard point together. It's a quite incredible thing that a team needs to have if they want to be successful in hard point, of course. But Excite holding this hard point down, and he's playing a bit of an OBJ. He's not playing the best of games here, 17-23 plus 4 captures, but, you know, he's doing his job. He's playing standard. He's just getting the kills, the clutch kills here for Noxide, and, you know, 50 points up and looking good for them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 152 to 106, you know, it's definitely looking good for them at this stage. It's 3 minutes 15 on the clock, but I mean, look at the kill feed lighting on up there for Dynasty. They were able to pick off a lot of kills there. They lost a couple of players though at those last moments, so they've lost that control, and Noxide have this hard point right now with Blakey in this one and just wrapping around, you know, just boosting left and right. They'll get shut down, and Nels, I mean, 3 seconds. He's going to get the scrap time. His team is going to be now rotating to set up at this factory. Now, basically with the 163 to 115 scoreline, if they can hold one more dedicated hard point, it's basically a game over. And you know, Dynasty, why they might not be, you know, be wanting to let that happen, if they can't get this control, they won't have a choice.
Yeah, that's right. You know, if Dynasty holds this hard point down, to be honest, I think they can actually come back, and when there's 2 minutes 30 on the clock, it's not mathematically impossible yet, as there's around a 40-point mark here for the team of Noxide that they can play with, and they can try and get a constructive push and push into the hard point together and take it over. But looks like his teammates of you know, Dynasty just slaying, but that changed very quickly as the kill feed went all red there in favour of Noxide. But Excite just holding this, looks like scrap time, as, you know, the hard point is so far away here but it's going to be contested, and he's going to be shut down. But the hard point, being so far away, you know, you just have to leave this at 15 seconds and give scrap time to the team who has an invader to set up for spawns in next. And if you're a team that can hold that scrap time and set up for next and get the spawns, like Noxide just did, they just got in favor of the spawn of the hill. If you can do that, then look, you're a dominant team. There's no way that the team you're versing is going to be able to, you know, try and counter that and beat it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I mean, right now you're going to be having a huge fight over at this car park side. 40 seconds still, of course, in this hardpoint. Just a baby hardpoint right now as you have Pred getting shut down, swapping back over on whichever player the game decides to want to give me. And we're going to be seeing Crumb get shut down. You got Milo, Blakey, and Vibes all looking to contest here from all different angles. And you know, Noxide, they've got a good setup, and the players are there. One kill will happen. One player will dash to the side. That player will get dropped. Kill feed lining on up again in reverse colors. 201 points to 143. So the 200 digit mark has been broken now. With 60 seconds remaining, there isn't enough time for the team of Dynasty to catch back up. So that's going to be map number 1 to Noxide. But I mean, they're still going to be fighting there all for the last 50 seconds.
Yeah, look, we saw it around the 2-minute mark. We just saw everyone in Noxide. If you look at their scoreboard now, you have 2 players on a 40 bomb. That's Pred and Invincible, obviously playing at their best online here, playing at the best they can. And then you have Pred, who just, oh no, not Pred, apologies, Nels 37, who maybe out hit his 40 bomb in the last 30 seconds here. And we just have Excite playing 6 captures and 30 kills. It's the slaying power, obviously in favour of Noxide, and you can just really give it to them. That's why they won. They pushed together constructively into the hill and they broke Dynasty's setup. And if you do that, you hold the field time, you slay around it, it's an easy game. That's hard point for you.
It definitely is, but you know, that's going to bring an end to our map for you know, for map number 1, the search and the hard point, on Solar. We are going to be going to a Search and Destroy, though, and that is going to be up next for map number 2. That is going to be a Search and Destroy, and this is going to be the interesting one, because it is going to be a Search and Destroy on Drift. So I haven't seen that map. I haven't even loaded it up yet, so it's going to be a first time for me. It's going to be ideally, you know, first time for us here on the stream. So we're going to experience it together, and we're going to go from there, but I really am excited for this one. Of course, you are going to be ending that game. We had a 44 bomb out of Pred, 40 bomb from Nels, 45 out of Invincible, and a 40 from Vibezo as well. So we had kills all over the shop from that hardpoint game. But Search and Destroy Drift is coming up next, so stay tuned to that because I'm excited for it. Hope you are too. We're back soon, right after this short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Midweek 16 Grand Final. This is Team Noxide taking on Dynasty here in our Grand Final, and Noxide took out a nice hardpoint solo victory to now lead the series 1-0. We're on Search and Destroy, and we're here to an all-new map for the CyberGamer Xbox TV, and for our rotation. You know, it's one of the first implementations of it. It's, you know, the second time it's ever been featured in a rotation. The first time I believe it's actually been played in our rotation. So that's some great stuff. It is of course going to be Search and Destroy Drift that I'm talking about. And you know, Jabbo, you were telling me earlier that you've played on it a bit, you've scrimmed on it, and you know, I personally haven't. This is the first time I'm seeing the map. This is the first time I'm experiencing the map. I have no idea what anything is. Run me through it. What are we going to be seeing here on this map?
Well, first off, there's obviously the snipe, which I think we see Pred here going for it. You just grab that sniper straight out and you go for it. But this map is all about the sniping spots. As you can see, Pred's getting an amazing sight onto people who's the team of Dynasty that's pushing the A bomb side here. And look, Pred's just taking shots. Blakey going to pick up a kill though onto Excite, and Pred going to get to kill into Vibes, so both from snipers. So as you can see, it's fairly dominated by snipers. If you have a nice shot of the sniper, then you know your team could easily win this. But it's not all about the sniper. Blakey, you know, getting a kill on Invincible with the ASM-1, and already 2 people left for Noxide. Yeah,
you know, it is going to make it a 3v2 situation. So we got Crumb with the bomb. He's going to just be, you know, with his teammates. Sort of, you know, teams are still, as it is a relatively new map, teams are still trying to figure out, you know, which way is the best approach for things. So you see them now favouring over to this B side. They were, of course, on the other side of the map, having needed to rotate this one. There's going to be a player pushing over to this B side now. Crumb will get taken down, so back to a 2v2. Bomb is down as well, as we do have Blakey now picking this one up. And the player spot him just then. Carry is going to be the last one alive. So whether he likes it or not, he's going to need to try and make a play here. The bomb has been planted. He does spot one. I'm not too sure if that player did spot him, though. Carry, still with this Morse thermal sight, is just going to be waiting a little bit, and he's going to activate his Exo Mute. Now, players run in front. He does panic a little bit, and he does get taken down, but I do think if he didn't go for that melee, that instant reaction, he might have been able to pick off that kill.
Yeah, definitely. He put quite a few shots into Milo there, but just couldn't clean it up as Milo had the more dominant shot there. And I'll preferably more of a dominant angle on him, but one already to the team of Dynasty. And that was a very nice plays there. They pushed not as aggressively as you'd think to the B-bomb site, but they gradually tried to put that bomb down. They did end up putting the bomb down, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't paying that much attention, but Carry picking up a nice shot there onto Blakey. As I told you, the snipers come out, and it's usually which draws the first blood here, as we just saw Carry for an amazing shot. And he's still gone for more, but Pred going to answer back. Exactly answer back, but, you know, Pred, he's going to pick up another one as well onto Vibesaw, and he's just going to keep rushing that as Milo, the last vulnerable player up alive in this, you know, snow shop.
He's actually going to get taken down, quite embarrassingly enough. You know, he got a couple of good shots in, but he did fall, and we're going to be seeing how you know how he does it. Sorry, on this round in kill cam, able to just pick off those shots and be able to pick off that kill. So nicely done there by him. But you know, one thing that I've just noticed, these teams are taking out that same sided round. Is it like we see on a lot of maps? Is it more of an attacking or defensive based map? And if so, why? I would like to say, but apparently I've lost communication there with my co-caster. That is fine, because we do have right now the attacking round there for the Dynasty squad. So we do have Blakey. He's just checking around things, just making sure everything's nice and cozy there for himself over in what seems like to be a little bit of a control room here over this A side. He will get shut down. Sorry, B side. He will get shut down. We do have Carry getting dropped as well. Invincible still going to be around, going to be able to pick off one, and some nice shots there on him as well. And Invincible still just picking off these kills, picking off those assists. Everything is working fine and dandy for him. Crumb's going to be the last one alive. 1v2 situation for him. 37 seconds remaining. COD Vision's on as well, so you can see one's going to be approaching. He's going to try and get a couple of shots in, but will he be able to get the kill? That is the question. Doesn't seem to be the case. He picked up the bomb. He's going to get shot in the back. Jabbo, what a round.
I don't know what just happened with my mic, to be honest. It just disconnected. Was that a question you just asked me at the end there? I didn't quite catch that.
It was, but I'd like to direct to the question that I asked you last round, actually. Whereas, this map, is it... once again, I don't have the experience on this map. You have, so, I asked you last time when you had some mic difficulties, so, once again, I am asking it again. Is it a sided-based map? Do you win offense? Do you win defense? Do you make it work from there and go? And is it a favorable side, or is it more of a neutral-based map?
Well, it doesn't look like it's in favor of Noxide right now, as we just saw the TK come in there. But Pred's got to finish that up. But going back to your question, to be honest, I actually think it's a non-sided map, if that makes sense. To be honest, I think it's whoever draws first blood with the snipers, as we see from the previous rounds here. A lot of snipers are coming out, especially from Carry. He's just picking up a lot of snipers here, left, right, and center. And that's really what's the three snipes. I think all his 3 kills have been from snipes, and they're mostly first bloods or mid kills in the round. And that's what's winning them the rounds. That's what's got them 2 rounds on the board. So, directing back to your question, I don't think there is any favourable side. I think it's who draws first blood with the snipers, or a different gun. Not being biased about the guns or anything.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see if that actually pans out from the end of this map. I'll be able to let you know on that one. Either way, it is now currently a 1v1 situation. Crumb taking on Carry. Now, the difference between the two is that they're holding on opposite ends of this map. Crumb is going to be looking to maybe look over to this B side. We do have, of course, the bomb trying to be picked up there by Carry. He failed the first time. Now he's going back to it. 8 seconds remaining, so that bomb's now starting to get planted. Quite a lot of shots needing to be put into that one. Finally got him in the end. I actually thought maybe he was going to get no tags and he was going to back out. But you do see, look at this round of kill cam. Shots. And then finally able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, it wasn't my preferable aim that you want, but Carry was on a very tight head glitch there, crouching and planting the bomb. But that could have worked in his favour. Carry just kept going for the bomb. If I was him, to be honest, I actually would have jumped off the bomb and attempted to go for the kill. Would have been in players' most,
avalanche time.
opinion.
Avalanche
the avalanche
time.
is we have the map dynamics coming in. And right here, this is really what I wanted to talk about. See, this comes in on the A slope here. So this is a confirmed, either the team on offense is sitting back or they've gone B. Right, as you can see, most of the players have rotated to mid to B, and we have one player playing inside of A for the team of Noxide. And this is a very favourable setup here, because when that avalanche comes in, it gives you a lot of intel onto whether they're going to be B or mid. Because they really can't go A, or you're just going to be killed immediately. But Blakey, wow, that was an amazing shot here, and he's going to finish up with a quickscope. Oh my god, Blakey, are you kidding me?
We're gonna be seeing this on our rounded and kill cam, so you know we're gonna be seeing it again. We did catch it the first time. Let's see how it plays out on our round ending kill cam. There you go. Sees the first one, takes out that first kill, goes on back and bada bing, bada boom, takes him down, embarrasses them, and is able to walk away with that kill. So nicely done there to him, and that's gonna make it 3-2. So you know, they got a good round out of that at the exact same time. So well played there to Blakey.
Yeah, that was incredible. I kind of just fangirled a bit over that. But as you see, Blakey's going to be taken down by that Pred. And as you know, if you didn't know, Mike, you probably don't, but the dynamic elements do come in after the first time it comes in. So, as you can see, look, we have a stack here on B from the players of Dynasty. As I said, they either rush B, wait for the avalanche to go, or sit back as they've done. Cowrie going to be pushing out where the avalanche is. And you can see, it does deform the map a tiny bit, only on the A side though, I can confirm for you guys, but Pred and Excite, the real joy, picking up a two-piece together. Crumb, the last one alive, a 1-on-4, he's going to be tagged heavily, one behind him, shot's going down, and he is going to be taken out. Players just surrounding him from everywhere, he was trapped. There was nothing he could have done.
Yeah, and you know, I was just looking at the bomb carry. He didn't even have enough time to plant this bomb. That's how quick this round played on out. You do see Excite on this round in their kill cam, able to take down Crumb. It was able to, you know, walk away with that kill, making it 3-3. Still going round for round here on this base, and I mean, we've seen 2 rounds so far with the Avalanche. As you mentioned, you know, it changes the map dynamic. It's an interesting thing to see, but you know, now we can possibly, I hope anyway, we can get things back on track with these teams spreading out maybe a little bit more. Sniper shots still primary weapons here, as you mentioned. We do have kills being traded. 2 out of the 3 kills in your kill feed were from snipers. The other one with the ASM-1, make that 2 now with the ASM-1. Crumb's going to be the last one up. He's going to get shut down. Noxide now take this lead, and it was a big thing considering that 2 rounds ago we had a crazy 1v2 to put Dynasty in the lead. And now, you know, 2 consecutive rounds later, they've lost it.
Yeah, look, S&D, it can change just like that, and it's a blink of an eye kind of stuff. When you have Invincible 7-3, then you know it's kind of going to go into Noxide's favour as his teammates are backing him up. There's Pred 8-4, Excite 5-4, and Carry 4-4. I'm still confident that all of his kills have been from a sniper, and I'm pretty sure he's still contesting it. No, he's going to be contesting the A slope, and he just missed the 3 people there, but we got to see that 3 people were stacked up there from COD Vision. Miley going to kill him to Excite already. That was an early pick, which will go in their favour, and now they just really need to sit back and play off that. It's a 3v4 in favour of them, so they're going to be 1 man up, but Invincible going to hit a nice shot. I wasn't spectating it, but while sending your voice, Mike, that did sound like a very interesting one to see. And look, they were just out in the open, and it's defense. You can't be pushing out like that so Invincible can get a pick like that with his fierce sniper shot. And, you know, they got punished for it.
One thing I like about this map is that if players have good snipers, I'm going to be having a lot of montage-worthy clips by the end of the map. Either way, I mean, we had a couple of kills trading right there. That is going to be now a 3v2 situation. Dynasty do have the numbers advantage for the moment, as we do have Pred circling through here. He's going to get shut down as well. Carry is going to be getting tags on Pred. But, sorry, not Pred. That's Pred's his teammate. That was my bad. He got tags on someone, but unfortunately wasn't able to pick off the kill. Runs on in, and it gets taken down over at the Sky Vista.
Yeah, this final kill cam, look at this head glitch here. It's kind of geeky, to be honest. Crumb, you know, Harry obviously didn't spot him out here, and Crumb his amazing reactions are going to shut him down, and Carry did have, he's going to get flying into kill cam there. Crumb going to be boosting up in the air. But yeah, as I said, that's an effective head glitch. If you guys are playing the map, then I'll take that aboard and use that to your own advantage here. But we're all tied up, 4-4. Let's see if any snipes can come out. I want to... Blakey. No, he's not going to contest it. He's learned his lesson. He's been punished. But I don't think anyone's contesting it now. They say, no, it's becoming way too close here. We can't be picked from these snipes from the other team across the map, which could go into any favour. But Blakey's just going to see Excite's head, his forehead, his hairline even, and he's going to try and get him. But no, Blakey is going to get shut down. Invincible on the rush, though. Pred taking out Milo and Crumb with the sniper taking down Invincible. Now a 2-on-3 situation in favour of Noxide.
Crumb is eyeing one out. He's trying to go for this shot out, but the player's trying to take him down in return. There's going to be a player on the flank, so they do need to keep an eye out on that side. His teammate's going to be contesting through the front here. Crumb has rotated back over to the middle of this map, and we do have Carry taking down Vibezor as well. So it is now going to be 1v2. Noxide once again have the numbers advantage, so they're going to try and rely on that. He's running into both players. He'll get tags. The player goes to contest. He'll be able to take him, and Noxide now advance into a 5-4 lead, bringing them over onto a map point for themselves. If they can take the map, they'll go up 2-0. If not, if they lose the next round, it will be going to our round 11. And what a way to open up Search and Destroy Drift on our stream here.
I was hoping I was going to be a bit of deja vu there, another 1-on-2 situation for the squad of Dynasty, but it did not happen. And now, as you said, Noxide up 5-4 in this second map of this best of 5 series. But he's going to be pushing up a bit more, a bit aggressive. You don't really see this. I feel he's just going to go to his head glitch that he tends to see. Going to pre-fire. That's actually pretty strange. I've never seen anyone pre-fire that. This is my first time casting it, but I played it a lot. And no, Crumb's just very convinced that someone's there. I don't know why, but Pred is actually on the other side of that wall. Let's jump on board of him. He's going to be pre-aiming that, and Crumb going to come out there. He's going to get tagged, and he's going to be able to run away. He's getting away with this bomb, but no, he's going to be shut down by Invincible. Had a little bit of choke there with my words, but 2-on-2 situation. What kind of whose favour do you think this is going to go in, Mike?
It's 2v2. The bomb's about to be planted, so I might be leaning towards Noxide simply because they just need to defend here at this one. But what do I know? I don't even know the map. And we're going to be having Invincible doing a wide rotation. It seems like, just to watch over through the back here of this A side. Now the players do need to go on in here. Milo and Vibezor to maybe make something happen, but Invincible's now the last one alive. Players looking over onto the bomb itself. Exomute has been enabled. Tags happen here on this one as he goes to contest that bomb. He will get taken down, and it seemed like he was really just focusing on that bomb side, but of course he didn't even know if a player was in there straight away or not, so he had to hurry, but he did get taken down, and that is going to now lead us into a round 11, which is always a great thing to see. This is 5-5, round 11 coming up next. Overtime here in our Search and Destroy and Drift, and this could determine a big factor in this series. I mean, if it goes to Noxide, they'll go up 2-0. If it goes to Dynasty, they can tie up the series. Let's see how they're going to do it. Who do you want to jump on board with for this final round, for the beginning of this final round?
I was going to say Blakey, but he just got shut down by Invincible. That was an incredible shot there. It's going to be in favour of Noxide already, but I want to jump on board here for Invincible. His snipes are getting better and better each round, but he's getting very aggressive. He's going to see Crumb here, and he's going to get shot down. No tags. He's going to get one tag, but Crumb going to shut him down off his bow of his gun in probable favour there from that long range. But now a 3-on-2 situation in favour of Dynasty, as they did lose that early man Blakey off the bat there, but then able to trade Excite Invincible out for him. Vibes are sitting way back here with 45 seconds left on the clock. He's going to put his mute on, and they're going to make a constructive push together to the B side. Most favoured as the long range sniper. You can see the bomb when it's planted. But let's see what the team of Noxide are going to do when they find out what the B bomb is about to be planted here.
They have the opportunity to really set up and try and watch a bomb site. Let's see if they're going to do that. Now, Vibezor gets taken out, so it's back into a 2v2 situation. The bomb has also been dropped. Milo will be able to pick this one up, and he will... Pred will actually be able to take down Crumb. So now it's going to be, it's up to him all alone in a 1v2 situation to take out the map. Of course, numbers have been training back and forth this entire game. He's about to run into Carry. I'm not sure if Carry did spot him. Did now see him to the left. He's trying to get tags. He needs to contest this one. Won't have enough time to plant this bomb regardless. That's going to be the map to Noxide, and that is going to now bring them into a 2-0 lead. And Yeah, that was a smart move by the team of Noxide. They backed it out. You know, they didn't want to risk any and didn't want to make any unnecessary risks. And from there, they were they were able to take out the map. So 2-0. You can't fault them for that. But it was an interesting map to say the least in this search and destroy. So that's going to now make it 2-0. We do, of course, have our capture the flag. It's going to be capture the flag on retreat. We'll go to a quick break, and we'll be back soon with map 3 here in our grand final of the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Midweek 16. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Midweek 16. I'm Myksta, joined by Jabbo. This is map 3, capture the flag on retreat. And this is our grand final. This is Noxide taking on Dynasty. It's a 2-0 lead to Noxide here. They need one more map to secure things out. Will it be this map here, Jabbo?
Well, you know, we've seen a pretty dominant S&D there on Drift, as you said you've never casted, but it was a fun map to cast if you guys didn't get in there. It was a 5-6 win in favour of Noxide there, but they got up 2-0 in this best of 5 series. Yeah, last map, as you said, they have to win, and we did see a very convincing win on Hardpoint Solar, as well as we had 3 members. I think it was 3 members. I think one of them might have fell short of the 30 bomb, but confirmed 2 of them dropped 30 bombs, and one of them dropped a 30 bomb. But you know, they dropped a lot of kills, some bombs. And, you know, they won that convincingly, but both flags are taken here for the team of Dynasty and Noxide. 3 minutes 50 on the clock. That's fairly quick, but Pred just flying in there. And he's going to jump in there, but NX going to be taken down by Milo. He was an inch away from getting out. The return is going to come into place. And Milo is just going to be shooting down this poolside and trying to get the flag for his team.
Trying is the key word here, as Milo is going to be running this one down. Of course, players dropping left, right, and center here. All 4 down from Dynasty right now. This will be a good opportunity for a flag pull from Noxide. Pred will pick this one up, pulls out the combat knife to run just that extra bit faster, but as he gets stunned, he knows that it's now not really the most essential bit for himself right now, as the flag would now, the opposing flag will get picked up by Crumb. So this is going to be the tricky point. He's going to be over on this pool rock side. He's going to be having players going to contest him. Now he needs to defend the flag. 2 players are in that lobby side, and he does get shut down, but 3 of the players have been dropped in return, but they were able to get the flag back. That's the important part. Both flags back at base. 3 minutes still left in the first half.
Yeah, I talk about slagging power a lot when I come on and cast with you and with anyone else, and it's kind of going in both teams' favours here as it's spread out across the board. But enough about the kills here, as the flag's been taken. Vibes saw he's going to catch Excite out with his combat knife, but you know, plays behind him, and he's nearly going to world star Nels there. Nels ASM 1 in favour of that close range fight. He's going to pick up another one onto Milo, but drop to Blakey, and that return is going to go. No, that return is not going to be in favour of Dynasty, and the flag cap is going to come in punish. I don't know, I've lost my train of thought. Off to you, Mike, I guess. Happens
to the best of us, but right now, I mean, it's a 1-0 scoreline. It's been 1 quarter of the game already. Invincible setting up for another flag run as he takes down a kill over 1 on the turtle. Looking over to the back alley side, he will get shut down, and Nels is just going to be putting the pressure on once again at this turtle. So we've got the pressure on from Noxide. We've got Dynasty needing to get a flag cap in because they're a flag cap down. Blakey opens up with a nice double kill. But, you know, Invincible is going to be playing defense now. So it's going to be easier said than done. And they're going to be trying to make something work here. 2 kills will happen there from Invincible. Looks for a 3rd. Will be able to get it with the assist of his team. Or rather, his teammate will be able to get it with the assist of Invincible. And that's going to be a flag return. So there's 95 seconds still remaining in this half. It's 1-0. Now, right now, if you're Noxide, you know, the time's running extremely slow because you need to just try and hold out for just an extra, minute and a half, and then the next half as well, the full 5 minutes. But if you're Dynasty, the team is just the time is just running so quickly right now, and every opportunity needs to be made. And I mean, that's 2-0 now. Dynasty, they need to step up their game right here if they want to stay alive in this series.
Yeah, look, a minute on the clock here, and you know, no flags have been taken from each other's bases because it's just been traded out in the middle of the map here. Look, the flag's been taken by Milo, and if he can get away with this and get this flag cap, then it does look doable. But there is one player, Blakey, who was trying to stop them. No, Blakey is in favour of Milo trying to cap this flag, but it does look like the flag has been taken by, I forgot who that was because it was just dropped, and looks like the return is going to come. No, I'm just confused all of a sudden here. Nell's going to be pushed. He's going to push Milo and get the flag cap. Let's just get my train on my forward train. My train of thought on before I start casting another scene here of this incredible series. But Blakey trying to take this flag away. 20 seconds on the clock. It doesn't look doable, but the flag is actually coming in from Myksta here, and if he can get this in, then it's going to be unfortunate for Dynasty, and it does look like it is, and it is with 10 seconds remaining. Excite going to get that flag cap, and you know, 3-0 going into the second round. Is it doable, Mike? Is it doable for Dynasty to pick up the kills and pick up the flag caps to try and win this one out?
Is it possible to get, to get 3 captures in 5 minutes?
Well,
yes. Can you get the kills and get the setups in 5 minutes for 3 captures? Yes. Is it going to be hard? Most definitely. Can it be done though? Yes, it can, and I think that's what they're going to be looking for in this second half. It is possible. The sides are going to swap. Maybe that'll be in their favour, depending on how they like to prefer it. But hopefully they just like capture the flag in general and they can just clutch on up. Otherwise, it's going to be a quick 3-0, and I don't think anyone wants that here in this game.
No, I don't either. I want to keep casting. It's fun. But Sun's already coming out for Nell as he's going to get tagged on a one person here. As he's going to be boxing by 2 people, one to his left and one in front of him, and shot's going to go down. No, he's going to be taken down, but the kill feed all blue there, lining up for Dynasty as they're going to be taking the flag. Blakey going to be shut down by Invincible there with his bow shot, and he's going to pick up a second one onto Crumb. Crumb going to get melted by that bow. Invincible, he's shot the bow. As I do tend to say, a lot is incredible, so is everyone else's in this tournament, but Invincible, we were seeing him with his, and I did have to point it out, but, you know, apart from everyone's shots here, it is just looking fairly even. A few kills going out, but Pred, I want to jump on board with him. He's got the sniper out. It's a weird thing to be using, especially, well, they're on defense, so it doesn't look, it's, how do I say this? It's not a preferable thing to be using, but you're on defense, 3 flags up, and, if you get that kill, and it's a 5-second respawn around there, and it's going to delay a lot of time for the team trying to catch up and get these flags.
Yeah, Sniper was a little bit of an odd choice, but if you can make it work, you make it work right now. As we do have Noxide Pred. He was so close to capturing this flag, but the players managed to pull on out over to this pool side. He's going to be looking to maybe go ahead for this one. The player's going to be contesting. He doesn't know exactly where he is. His teammates there to try and assist. He's just going to go for this flag capture, and he will be able to get it in. That's going to make it 4-0. And so far, I mean, you needed, before this, just a capture of a minute and a half. That sort of would have done it to be able to catch back up. Force an overtime. Now it's 4-0. You're down to less than a minute per capture, and they still haven't got a single capture on the board. They need to work with their team. They need to push forward as a team. They need to pick these kills off. They need to outslay Noxide right here. Push on forward. Get a couple of relays. It's possible to do with the time remaining. It's definitely possible to take the lead if they can make things right and work with these relays, but they got to work as a team. Milo's going to be running this flag, and of course the difficult part for Dynasty right now is they can't just play offense. They need to play defense. They need to defend their base, and Milo should be able to get this cap in. So that's their first capture of the game. We're down to our final quarter of this map. Can they get 3 more captures? That's the question.
2 minutes 30, it's not mathematically impossible, but the way it's looking for Dynasty is pretty bleak here, but you can't give them a bleak outlook, which I just did. I'm a kind of a hypocrite already. That excites Ameli, just going to be raining down onto Blakey there. There's no way of escaping that. He's fierce. Ameli there, if I think that's thermal on it. It is. No, it isn't. Excite, just spinning around. He's calling it a victory already. And Crump picking up a 2-piece, so it looks fairly straightforward here. Bipes are going to get shut down with that flag, and Blakey, though, going to play a bit of a relay and try and run that, but Excite coming in with his Ameli again, and going to become up big for the team of Noxide and get that return, and, like that, it's looking clearly in Noxide's favour to win this one. A clean sweep, 3-0.
1 minute 40, 4-1. I think I have to agree with you on this one. But, you know, there's still 90 seconds remaining in this game. So I'm interested to see, I'm genuinely interested to see how this final scoreline is actually going to play out. And if, you know, if we're even going to see many more flag captures actually in the game itself. But, I mean, so far, you know, in this game, you know, while it's wrapping up, I do got to ask, what were your standout plays in the series? And before you get to that, actually, before you get to that, Milo's going to be running in this flag. He's going to be so close to this one. He should be able to know. He's going to get denied. He's going to get shut out just meters away from the flag. The flag's going to get returned. Going to get picked up from Invincible. Invincible will pick up the kill. Invincible's on a rampage. He'll take down another one and then get shut down. So, once again, apologies for that one. And I'll get back to you in a moment. But, you know, well, we can't stop calling the action here. I'll ask you that question at the end of the series because this game's still going on.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't really... There wasn't many plays that were, you know, very big. They're just like, you know, one Noxide the game. But looking at the scoreboard, Invincible playing, you know, a perfect game. But I'm looking at the scoreboard, and the kills are in Dynasty's favor, not flavor. But yeah, it's in their favor. And they're not just doing constructive pushes like Noxide were in this game and in the hard point. They just weren't doing constructive pushes, and you know, in result of that, you can get the kills, but you can't get constructive pushes to get flag caps. It's cap the flag. Your objective is the flags, but that's it. And you know, it's gonna go to Dynasty, and I do have to add that I do love Hayes.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of a weird comment at the end. So yeah, I'm not going to hold it against you, but that is okay. That wraps up our grand final here. That was the end of our grand final. Noxide take that one out 3-0 in a flawless victory there for them. So congratulations, and congratulations to Dynasty for coming in second. So it was a good feat, and yeah, we are going to be wrapping up our production right now. I'm just trying to find the right overlay here. That one, there we go. Congratulations to Noxide. But yeah, once again, that will wrap up our production here for tonight's midweek. That will be Noxide coming first, Dynasty coming in second, and Symmetric coming in third in that one. So we hope you enjoyed it. We do, of course, have our midweek next week on the 1st of April. So April Fool's Day for that one is going to be our midweek competition, midweek 17. No ADC this weekend due, of course, the Call of Duty Championships. Be sure to go ahead and support all our Australian teams and representatives there in that one. Of course, got Plantronics Mindfreak, XL5T1, as well as Integral Nation, along with our casters, Bioacid and a Maniac. So it's going to be a great weekend of Call of Duty. You can stay tuned to all the action here on MLG.tv. So be sure to stick around and follow all the action on our Twitter as well for all our competitions and all our events. You can do so on Facebook, facebook.com/CyberGamer Network, youtube.com/CyberGamer.com.au, at CGAWACS on Twitter, and of course this MLG.tv channel at the bottom left of this video. I do believe it is. I actually don't know where it is. Where with the new MLG layout, but it's somewhere around there. It'll have a follow me button, and you should go ahead and press that. It'll definitely be much appreciated. But as that will be the end of our production, we'll wrap that up. We hope you enjoyed the night. We hope you enjoyed the casting. We hope you enjoyed the backdrop. And yeah, I'm Myksta, joined by Jabbo. And until next time, we'll catch you later.